Joining me now is the Daily Express royal reporter Pandora Forsyth and News Corp columnist Angela Mollard. Pandora, we have really seen the Prince and Princess of Wales being really open about these sorts of personal issues or reconnecting with family and nature. Do you think that this fits well with their broader advocacy?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've seen them both individually and both together speaking about it. And I think that's very much a reflection of the monarchy at the moment, more so than ever. We know that the King very much speaks to them, if not daily, weekly. I mean, they'll always be checking in with one another. And I think especially at times of health and perhaps leaning on loved ones, they use these places to really reconnect with nature and actually kind of find out what life is all about, I suppose. So it doesn't surprise me at all that this is being brought back around again. And of course, this very much helps with the message with all of the programmes that they're doing. Obviously, we've got Earthshot coming up later this year. So it always feeds back into that message. And I think this is something also which really goes well with early childhood years, which Catherine is so passionate about and has been. It's very much been her standpoint project since marrying into the royal family. And she's very keen on getting children out in nature and learning about it. So this does not surprise me at all. And can I just say one thing, that they are getting it so right at the moment with their videography and how they're getting the message out there. And it's really appealing to younger audiences across the globe. It's shareable. You see it all over your social media. It fills your feeds. And it's making the monarchy far more relatable, actually, even down to what she's wearing. She isn't sort of just coming across sort of like I suppose a princess. She's coming across like a human being and doing everyday activities like many people do around the globe.
Angela, I totally agree with Pandora there, particularly around the royal family getting everything really right at the moment. And we know they had a few stumbles last year as far as social media strategy and those sorts of things were concerned. Do you think there's anything particularly interesting in the timing of this video?
Look, I think this is Easter time. Of course, it's a time of year that people think about new life, about celebration. And I think that's Catherine. I imagine that she feels very much that she's escaped a death sentence. And so to be in nature, to be with scouts, which is a very earnest and ancient tradition, really, I think suggests that she's focused on the goodness at the heart of society. We know that she said, that people and their messages were a huge support to her during her cancer battle. I think this also determines the sort of king and queen that they will be in the future, that they will very much anchor themselves in the things that are right for their family. And that's not to say that they will put their family above the crown. The crown will always come first, but they're very determined that being enmeshed and immersed in nature is so significant to their mental and physical health. And that has to come first if they are to be the king and queen in the future.
And Angela, still with you, and who they are in the future as king and queen also goes to the sorts of people they have around them. And a few eyebrows were raised this week, I think, with Jason Knuff being named as Prince William's CEO for the Earthshot Prize. Interesting choice, isn't it?
It's a hugely significant choice, Caroline. I think this is what this is saying, is that we vote for the people who support us rather than our family. So the background to this, of course, is that Jason Knuff was the person that brought bullying allegations against Meghan when she was back with the royal family. Now, he used to be CEO of the Royal Foundation. He was formerly Harry and William's communications secretary. He is a very trusted member of the family's entourage and the people that work around them. The fact that William has now hired him for this key position is the greatest endorsement yet that he was correct in the bullying. As you'll remember, there was that investigation into the bullying. We were told that the findings were going to be made public, but they never were. But plenty of people who have been employed by the palace said that Meghan did bully her staff. And the fact that Jason Knuff has survived that situation and is now a key member of the Prince and Princess of Wales's team suggests who their allegiance lies with.